Namaskar and welcome back to Linux Fundamentals. In this video, we will talk about Linux architecture. So what is an architecture? Architecture is basically the layout and the make of any product. So every product is based on certain architectural styles and the architecture decides how the product will work. Similarly, Linux has also got an architecture as an operating system. So let's have a look at the architecture of Linux. So the operating system is basically a software that sits on the top of the hardware and the user interacts with the operating system via some interface. So in any operating system there is a basic component. The most important component of any operating system is the kernel is the program that runs in your system right from you press the power button till you shut down your system. The kernel is the major role player in the operating system. The kernel is responsible to provide services to the various applications that are installed on your machine. So the kernel's major responsibilities are process management, memory management, device management, and CPU scheduling. So kernel is responsible to manage the processes. Now what does it mean by managing a process? The kernel is responsible to create a process, to terminate a process, and also to provide all the resources that are required by a process. So as a manager, the kernel is responsible to provide the required resources and manage all the new and existing processes that are created in the system. So the second responsibility of the kernel is memory management. The kernel has to manage the memory in your system. So that is what we call as main memory, that is the RAM of your system. The kernel is responsible to maintain the information about the amount of memory used and the amount of memory available so that it can accommodate new processes in your system. So the major responsibility of the kernel with respect to memory management is allocation and deallocation of the memory spaces in the main memory. Thirdly, it is also responsible to schedule the CPU. The CPU scheduling is the major task of the kernel. The kernel has to schedule the CPU for all the processes that are running into the system. So the kernel is responsible for scheduling the CPU to all the processes. The fourth responsibility is device management. Under device management, the kernel manages all the devices that are connected to your system. So it needs to maintain the list. It needs to maintain the devices that are available or that are connected to your system, and it manages the devices. Whenever we connect new device, so it needs to install, or it needs the device driver to communicate with the devices. So all the device drivers play an important role in the operating system. So the kernel interacts with your devices with the help of device drivers. So as a device management, the kernel keeps the track of all the device drivers that are installed on your machine. On the top of the kernel, you will see there are system libraries and system calls. So the applications that are used by the users, so there are various applications that the users use. These are some of the utilities that are available in the operating system. So the shell, GUI, utilities and some tools, the daemons and the compiler and many more. On the top of this there is an application layer. The application layer is the layer that holds all the applications that are installed by the user. So the user interacts with the hardware with the help of the applications and with the help of the system calls. So whatever request the user makes to your system, so these requests are handled by the kernel with the help of the system call. System calls are basically the functions that are called whenever we are doing some system level job or system level work. Say for example, you want to save a file, so you need access to the hard disk that will take care of saving the file. So if you want to display something on the monitor, then you need to have access to the display drivers or display device, that is the monitor, and so that the output can be shown on the monitor. So this is where the system calls play a very important role. So whatever the users and the kernel processes are running into the system are stored in separate spaces. The kernel processes or kernel is executing in the kernel space, and the user processes are executing in the user space. This is what is the architecture of Linux. So you have the hardware, on the top of it we have the kernel with various responsibilities like process management, CPU scheduling, memory management, device management, and all these responsibilities are taken care with the help of the system calls and various system libraries that help various processes to interact with the kernel and in turn interact with the hardware. So this is what is the Linux architecture. In the next video, we will talk about the kernel space and the user space. So we'll talk about what the kernel space is and what the user space is, and we'll also see how system calls play a very important role in handling all the user requests. So see you in the next video.
Thanks for watching the video. If you have liked the video, please click on the like button and share your views and suggestions with us by writing in the comment section below, and encourage us by subscribing to our channel, and please do not forget to click on the alert bell so that you don't miss our upcoming videos on our channel. So see you in the next video. Till then, take care, stay safe. Thank you.